Hello. Today's video, we're going to talk about AI for SEO. So, how can you actually use AI to improve your SEO and save time and improve your quality? Okay, that's what we're going to talk about in this video because there's some situations when AI is good and other situations when it's bad. So, let's figure out a little bit more about that when we're talking about websites. So, straight onto websites and SEO, right? The first thing we're going to talk about here is web design. So if you don't know, there are actually lots of different AI web designer tools that basically you set a little prompt and you can, create a nice website because building a nice website can be time consuming. Messing around with little menus and all that stuff is pretty annoying. So nowadays we have templates, so you don't need to code or anything like that. If you think that you need to code now, you don't. If you're an SEO, don't waste time doing that because there's so much other work that you can do. Of course, if you want to build like the best website ever, you might want to code, and it's worthwhile knowing. Obviously, it's one of the most important skills that you have. But if you just want to set up a website and make money with a website, I don't think it's the most important thing. It's just something that you need to get done quickly. So here is one of them. Try Doric AI now. So let's just have a look at some of the examples. Okay, I think that will give us a better idea of what you can actually do. I found one down here. This one looks really nice, right? So basically, you have a template, and you can just type in what you want. Okay, I want to change this part. I want to change this button. I want this to do that. All of that stuff. So this is a real website that you can get set up in very quickly. So test that out. And that's our first AI SEO tool. So the second thing, once we have a website, right, we need to plan the content on our website. And this is usually called keyword research. Okay, I talked a lot about this in my other video. I'll link it up above here in my head, and you can watch that if you're interested in making topical maps. There isn't really a specific AI tool that I've found that does the keyword research for you and lays it all out lovely so that you can just start focusing on the content. But I go through it a little bit in this video and show you how to use tools like Google Gemini and ChatGPT. So it's basically free, and you just need to have the right prompts and keep prompting it, keep prompting it. Okay, prompt engineering sounds really tough and all of that. Oh wow, it's really difficult, but really just keep asking what you want for and digging down, digging down. Just write it in easy English and think about what is it my audience wants. Just go back to that question over and over again, and then you'll be doing good keyword research. So the next way that AI can help us with our SEO is for content. Okay, and I broke this down into two different ways because yeah, it can help in different ways, AI. So the first most obvious one is the creation. Okay, content creation, actually writing the content for us. That's pretty amazing that we live in a world where an AI tool can just write out a blog post for us in a matter of seconds. So I'm using a tool called Journalist AI. I'll link it down below. And yeah, you can get a high quality article. So one of the things that I like about Journalist AI is that it has all of these automations, right? So one of the automations that I like the most about Journalist AI is that it automatically uploads your blog post that you've just made in Journalist AI to your WordPress or your Wix store or your e-commerce, all Shopify, all of that stuff. So, you really don't have to do too much. You can just upload it to your WordPress and then start editing and adding images and doing that extra formatting that you usually need to do with a blog post. I do think there's a lot of fear going around with AI, publishing AI, and does it rank on Google? It definitely does rank on Google. Okay, I've seen it happen many times. And the most important thing is that you're not just spamming the internet. That's what Google doesn't like. Just, if you click get an article and don't even read through it and publish it, then you might have problems then. But if you edit it and use it as a first draft, then you save yourself hours and hours of typing out the whole article. Probably won't be as good if you're an excellent writer. Probably won't be as good as the writing that you would do yourself. But if you're an average writer, you don't really like writing, well, then this saves you a lot of time and helps you a lot, doesn't it? So the key for using AI for content creation is to add value, right? you use the information that AI has and you edit and you check and you make it better, make it more digestible, and then add more value with pictures, videos, whatever it is you can do that can add value to the person who is looking for information on that topic. Okay, so there is another part of AI that works with content, and that is content optimization. So content optimization is basically AI tools that they take your first draft blog post and they start analyzing it so that against the first page of Google, and then they're adding in words and telling you whether it's going to rank or not. And so while I know it, this is optimization, this is what SEO means, right? Search engine optimization. This is not really a strategy that I've ever really done. I don't really believe that much in it. Okay, it'd be nice to add in different keywords. They're called LSI keywords, synonyms, stuff like that. I just don't really go along for that. It's not the strategy that I use. I try to find stuff that's underserved, because if people are searching for a topic, then they want information about that. I don't really like to waste time doing this when I could be creating more articles, more helpful stuff for my audience. So if you are interested in this, there are different tools. The most famous one is called Surfer. There's Phrase. I think the one that most people are using with the content creation tools is called Neuron Writer, because it does similar features to Surfer, but it's a bit cheaper. So I'll leave a link down below to that in case you're interested in going down this route. Okay, and the last thing that we're going to talk about for AI for SEO. Social media a few years ago wasn't that important, but I think it is becoming more important nowadays, that you have a social presence, that you are an authority, right? Google have this EEAT metric that basically shows that you know what you're talking about. They don't want random people just blasting out content to the internet, so you need to prove that you're an expert, and social media is a great way to do that. So one of the things about social media is that you have to stand out, right? You have to give original ideas. Like, I mean, you should be doing this in your content creation too for SEO and blog posts, but it's really important people can see through the generic content. That if you write into ChatGPT, write me a tweet about XYZ, it's going to give you something very generic, and nobody's going to really engage with that. And basically that's pointless, right? So I would encourage you to think a little bit about how you are writing social media. There is one called Tweet Hunter for Twitter that kind of helps you in the research phase, and can give you a first draft. Again, we're talking first drafts, all right? You need to create your own original ideas if you want to really make progress with social media. There is also a tool in Journalist AI that allows you, basically, after you've made the blog post, it will then create some social media and automatically post on social media about your topic. So you write your topic and post this automatically to your blog, and then it will automatically create different social media posts and post to your social media. So that's a good way to automate that whole process. Again, I wouldn't expect a million followers from doing that, but I mean, it keeps you consistent, right? If you're publishing five blog posts every day, you can be publishing 5 posts on a social media, and then maybe you come back and you have a few thousand followers. Brilliant. And then you have something to start with. So as you can see, AI is very helpful for SEO. It's really changing the game. It's changed everything basically, because Google obviously has AI as well, and they're adding it into the search engine results page. But I wouldn't be too worried about that, right? People still need information from people. Okay, I watch so much YouTube because I'm learning so much from different YouTubers, and on Twitter I can see different people posting there. These are relevant social medias for my niche. So I do encourage you to test out where AI can be helpful for your business. If it's a local business, you can definitely use AI. It's going to really help you with your web design. It's going to help you with your keyword research and your content creation. If you have a SaaS business, then it can also help you with doing the comparison articles. You can compare your tool to Miro tool or something like that, if it's a content organization tool, or what I mean. You can really get started with the blog content on your website, which will help you with your authority in Google's eyes. Okay, so I hope that's been helpful. Really, the most important thing to remember about AI for SEO is that it saves you time, right? It just does some of the work for you. That's the most important thing to know. Okay, some of the tools cost money, but If you're saving time, then you're being more productive than your competitors and therefore get more content out and make more money. So hit the like button, the subscribe button, all of that stuff if you want more videos from me about AI, SEO, all of these topics. I love talking about this stuff. So I'll probably make lots and lots more videos about it. Okay, I'll see you later.